Hey guys, this is the fourth part of Provos' Darkheart Thicket M+ series. The whole tunnel here is going to be part of the route, which I've linked in the comments. Here we'll pull the Dreadfire Imp and the Taintheart Summoner together. For these guys, just want to kick their casts. The Taintheart Summoner does do a curse as well, but not too dangerous. And typically we pull these into the next pack. Kind of the same situation in this pack with the Imps, the Taintheart Summoner and Taintheart Stalker. Want to keep them group up, keep kicks up. On Fortified, if too many of the spells go off, folks are just going to die. But again, pretty standard pull. Okay, that's almost done with there. Next pack is the Tormented Bloodseekers. I've seen this pulled into the next pack as well. They really only do a nasty disease, so if you can cleanse that, these guys are not too dangerous. But if you can't cleanse it, it might be a little bit of a problem on higher fortified keys. Anyway, they don't do too much else, we're just AoEing them down here. And the last pack is just a mix of the mobs we've already encountered. On some routes, people invisible, skip this, or death run it, whatever you want to do. But for the route I looked at the comments, it is part of the count. Again, not too dangerous unless it's fortified key. We're keeping our kicks up here and just AoEing everything down. You'll see really nothing new from the previous packs. Okay, on this next boss, this is the Shade of Xavius here. He does a big AoE damage effect at 50%, so be careful with that, especially on Tyrannical. You want to use a personal, or if the healer has some kind of AoE mitigation. A couple of trickier abilities he does. He does put a debuff on somebody. You'll see in just a second. It's a circle that silences folks. So the Warlock is running in to get the silence off. As long as two people are in that circle, the person with the debuff can still cast. You'll find this to be a big problem in part 2 here, which is coming after the Nightmare phase, because you need to move around more, so two people need to kind of stay together for the silence to stay off. Growing Paranoia is a spell that just goes on one person, and again, if anybody stands on that with that person, they're both going to get feared. That just happened there. And then in terms of his other abilities, he does do Nightmare Bolts, and he also does a big single target DPS called Feed the Weak. So you want to keep an eye out for that and heal that person. Alright guys, that completes my guide, 404. Thanks everybody.